And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So one gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. High pop-up. Ramirez over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hoover steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Hit to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. At the plate, Derek Fisher. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
First baseman number 17.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He went down on strikes last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Reddick. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in for the Indians, Brandon Geyer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. High pop-up. Keuchel will put this one away, and the side is... Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Perez is after it, and the throw is in time. Bregman is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chisenhall sprinting after it. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And a relay home, and he's safe. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Roberto. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So striding forward now, Rajay Davis. No hits to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, 2 down now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
For the Astros.
First delivery to him on the way.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's the catcher, Ryan McCann. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Geyer is there, and he has it for the out. Evan Gattis now.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Digging in to try to. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Breaking ball in for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Goes back up the middle and into center field. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. Edwin Encarnacion now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Here's Yonder Alonso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Gonzalez is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Geyer is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Fisher. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air to right field. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. On to first, a double play. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. And, fellas, a very strong performance on the mound by the guy you see there. A worthy recipient, no doubt, of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left us 1 runner on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. The loss goes to Dallas Keuchel. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.
We are under the light. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball one to start the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Altuve stands at second with no outs. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Perez. The throw to first is in time, one down. Here's George Springer. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Alonso takes it in, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Digging in, Josh Reddick. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Francisco Lindor.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kipnis waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Yonder Alonso, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Yonder Alonso.
0-1, here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yonder Alonso. Here comes the first out here in the bottom of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Bregman is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Brandon Guyer, head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's hitting .429. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with Derek Fisher the next to bat, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Guyer is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Chisenhall. And that's the third out. Into the box, Roberto Perez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And the pitch. In the air, out to right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Keuchel's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Correa.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He's running. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. In the air to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Brian McCann.
McCann, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Fisher. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He popped out in his first trip.
Right fielder.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a soft liner. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way out in front.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Under it is Alonso. 2 away now. Now here's the pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. From the stretch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Correa breaking for second. Ground ball left side. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will slap the... Digging in to try it again, Rajay Davis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A bouncer up the middle. Correa has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Francisco Lindor. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. No hits to this point. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's the 2nd out. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Now another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Keuchel pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa up the middle, and safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Lindor is up with it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his. Edwin Encarnacion now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Alonso leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the throw goes right by him at second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Striding in for the Indians, Brandon.
Left fielder, Brandon Dyer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Ready now, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider's still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Altuve goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So stepping in, George Springer, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1. There goes Bregman off of first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. No balls and a strike to count. Goodness, 0-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can
swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Rajay Davis now. He was a ground out.
Center fielder, Rajay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Set with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready with the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Popped him up. McCann has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 4. Pulled toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now another 2-2. Runner breaks for third. And this one's in the dirt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Josh Reddick.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it folded enough to get the swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and there were two down. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 3. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Evan Gattis.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gattis is retired, and there's 1 away. Derek Fisher the next to bat. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor ranges to his left. And quickly there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Guyer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The tag, and the winning run is out at home plate.
The catcher, number 55.
Riding in once again, Roberto Perez. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 2. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Rajay Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The count now at 2-2. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off ball 4. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he strikes him out to retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Third baseman number 2.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here comes another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now. And even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. To short. To his left, Lindor. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Stepping in.
Third baseman, Jose
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Tony Sick.
Missed with a slider. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Andrew Miller gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Miller is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. Digging in once again, Brian McCann, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Geyer moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Bregman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. No balls and a strike to count. And this one gets away. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll just slap the tag. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard on the ground toward short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Runners on the move for 2nd. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time, as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. And he's out at 3rd. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game. Right here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Rajay Davis now. It was a walk in his last trip. This is back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So here's Francisco Lindor now. His lifetime numbers with
Francisco.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And there goes Davis. Pitch inside. The throw. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the potential winning run takes off for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. There goes Bregman off of first. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, Debo. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run, and this is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, Debo? Yeah, right here, you are looking.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. His lifetime number, Chris Davinsky. He's going to finally make an appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
1-2.
Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fisher's under it. 1 down. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Designated hitter.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is roped to left, a base hit. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He'll be looking for Will Harris. He's going to fight. Making it. Comes set. Now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McCann corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Career numbers against Will Harris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base, it's ball 1. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Harris, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick in the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. And he is out on the tag. Last strike now for Cleveland. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Last chance here, and stepping in, Brandon Guyer. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. And he will be called out at third, and a tough way to end it here, as this ball game is over.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Cleveland, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tony Sipp. The loss goes to Andrew Miller. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond Wright Field on 3rd Avenue.